Yeah, my hair have like three kind of color. Anyway, who is the real enemy of me and the young African descendants, or so-called black people? Who is our real enemy? Is China, the Chinese, it's the Europeans, it's white people, it's the East Indian, it's the Arab. Who is our real enemy? These are the questions we're supposed to be asking. Yesterday I was watching the documentary about surviving Ara Carey, the musicians. But what is it different about him than what happened every day in our families? Doesn't matter if it's on black Americans in United States of America, or black Canadian part of North America, or black, and Brazilians. It doesn't really matter. This is just the African descendant in general. Who is our real enemy? Our people, black faces, the people that position themselves to be leaders, the ones that well educated by our historian enemy, which has been the Europeans and other people, but I'll focus more on the Europeans. That's the real question we should be asking here before everybody jumping on China. I'm not saying China is doing any good, and I don't even know about China because I have been attacked by Chinese people here, personal racism, right here in Canada. So that's not the point. But at least you can talk about the Chinese all they want. The Chinese have leaders and people in place that make sure that the Chinese children are not abused worldwide. You don't even have the guts to put Chinese people in prison. You have to send them back to China while they kill your children in China. Send them in prison in China. So you can talk about them all they want, but their children are not abused worldwide and nothing can come out of it. Okay? In America, United States of America, they were wielding just so they can have a black face they call president. They were willing to see their children shot on the street and died. Africa sat down, they were willing. So then their historian enemy put a black face there where they're willing to go to one of African country, which is Libya, destroy this country that basically has done more good for its ordinary people than most of the Western world. They watch their children sell into slavery. They do nothing. No one even have the mind to speak. A tiny little country like France hold majority of the continent, and the rest come to the English Empire. So who is our real enemy? Is this white people? Is Chinese people? Is the East Indian? Or is the people that position themselves in blackface call us leader? Call themselves leader? The ones that put themselves, try to put, or they put in place so we can listen to them. Try to inspired by them, try to be there, because which I myself was in that place when I came to Canada. I came here with ambition. That's the only reason I came here for. Ambitious to develop my life and help my family. And what's wrong with that? Is that a crime? That I am ambitious to develop my life and help my family? I don't think it's a crime. From the moment my DNA was taken in Africa, before I get to this country, they had a plan for my life. They would bring me, explode me, experiment on me. If I refuse, they will kill me because I come from a group of people or a continent that really didn't care about their children. They watch them be abused, sold into slavery. In fact, they help them do it. I have been abused for over 10 years systematically. I know we all have abused, but there's different. It's like when they go to Africa, they adopt all these children, bring them here and do whatever they want to do with them, and African people will do nothing. Okay? I understand most African women that we come against you to fight you, those are the ones that specifically under government assistance. And nothing wrong with that. But it's because you have people that never fight to take you out of that position where you don't have to be under the assistance of your historian enemy. Okay? I'm not making this up. Okay? This is nothing rocket science to know who your enemy are. But my real question is right now, who is the real enemy? Is the blackface or is the white people? Most black people around the world, white people tell them who to do, what to do, what to eat. Even women they should fuck, women they should marry. Yes, I know, I see. Your historian enemy arrange your life, which women you should have children with, which men you should marry to. They arrange those things. And you know that. We have black men that have the nerve that white men can tell them, go against this woman, go, they will do it. Right example, I'm going to say. This girl that was working in the government in the United States, this Somalian girl or Ethiopian girl, like Umar Ali, something like that, her name. Who was attacking that lady the most? White men. And after the next group, black men. Have you seen a group of black men attacking white women or Indian women or Chinese women? For whatever reason, I don't care. No, you'll never see a group of, but you will see them attacking black men. And you know who attack us? Who are trying to say, oh, we have opportunity. This is the 21st century. We can start our own business. We can do our own thing. You know who attack us? White men. And the next group, black men. The following group, black women. At least it makes sense for the white women to stand by their white men. But who do you stand by? That bullshit talk doesn't mean anything. Black men are not going anywhere without the black woman. So do the black women. So do the black women. But let's forget about that side of the topic. I here in Canada, I have been in the situation where white people, this organization, the system, will tell black men not to talk to me, even when I was single. Not to talk to me, not to go on dates with me. There's some point they will even block the phone. Make sure that no communication will go through. I know people right now that I know personally that the white men, enemy white men, have arranged for their relationship, give them fake. And these guys are black men. They were ready to go after these women just to mislead them from empowering themselves, starting their own company, starting their own business, uniting to another black woman to create something beautiful. They were willing to go out of those women to mislead them, distract them from a bright future when they themselves didn't make this choice to love this woman or be with them because they were sent by white people. They do it anyway. The only reason Al Kerry get away with what he get away with because everybody know you don't care about your people. This is the Chinese. And when I talk about Chinese, not everyday Chinese people. I'm talking about the ones that lead the Chinese. This is the so-called Arab. And why I call them so-called Arab, because these people mostly are from Africa. They consider themselves to be African, but we know they don't consider themselves to be an African like me. So let's just leave that there. The East Indian. When I was in Sierra Leone the last years, every East Indian shop have a policeman, a black police that guiding them. And when I asked why do they have police in front of them, so they say they are trying to protect them from the blacks. In your own country. Okay? And there is a rumor, not rumor, open why this foreigner like the Chinese and the East Indian are open shop. I will talk about Sierra Leone specifically because I was there. Opening shop where they abuse their employee, their local employee, the Sierra Leonean employee. They are abused by these people, and the government or whoever is in it put police in their shop to protect them. I don't know if it's to show off or if to try to trigger somebody emotion so they can kill you, because that's what you know for, to kill your own people, kill your children, sell them into slavery. Like, what the fuck? Who is your enemy? Because my enemy is blackface. Without blackface that position themselves that they are leading me, doing good things for me, teaching me, inspired me, the white men would not be able to do what they did to me. The Chinese men would not be able to do what they did to me. The East Indian will not be able to do what they are doing to me without the black faces. Young black people, if you have anyone in your life, in your family, that not encouraging you to build your own thing, to start your own business, to start your own company, to start your own organization that will empower you to get a property, to own a land, to involve in agriculture and farming, things that will benefit you and your family and people around you and your neighbor, it's your enemy. I don't care if it's your mother. Just because it's your mother does not mean he or she cannot be manipulated to keep you into slavery. In fact, anyone that don't wants to see you do you something good, different for what have been done for hundreds of years that haven't changed our life, put us anywhere forward, we are still slave and abused, they are your enemy. For example, when I moved in this place where I am right now, this city, it was intentional, it was no accident. It's because I've traveled all over the country to see if it's something that I just made up or it was real. It was real. The racism, not I don't even want to use the word racism because it's a cheap word. The abuse against humanity, especially the black woman, is real. And the black men help. The black mother themselves help for that to take place. If they don't help, it's not going to take place. They are willing to take a job just so they can pay them while they destroy another black woman, destroy black children, destroy their people, just so they can be like, just so they can be accepted, just so they can be, whatever reason it is, I am not willing. Okay? I am not. Like one person I was following, supposed to be a financial expert. This man have the nerve putting it on his Facebook, how the Queen own all this land, the Duchess of and Cambridge own all this land. But the only thing he didn't explain, how did she get them? Do they genocide people? Did they murder people? Did they put black faces and take people land? Don't worry, I have been attacked from the moment I get in this country. Okay? I have been followed, stalked, abused, denied. And I'm not talking about just ordinary white people every day that you meet in a grocery store. I'm talking about system, like mayor, like banks, government, police. The police can have tried to run over me in this country, in our brother, Lord Minister. They have done it. The police have goes to my employee in British Columbia and our brother and tell them not to pay me, they can abuse me. They send people around me everywhere I goes to make sure that, in fact, when I used to travel all over the country, because when I was traveling intentionally to found that if what's really going on is true. In fact, when I'm in at the airport, for example, or in the bus, when they see a black man or a black young man looking at me, they start to abuse me and disrespect me in front of this black man right away. This is some of the things I face. Okay? So me, I'm telling everybody that know me, especially that know me specifically, I am not here waiting or looking for a fake friends or friends that's influenced or controlled by the real enemy. No, I am not here for that. If I'm here for that, I'm not making the decision that I make. I will not be living in a redneck country that I'm doing right now. But because I know that this world is belong to all of us, and until you realize that, I am here because I chose to, and I am here because I knew there's a lot of black, so-called black men don't have the guts to be with a woman like me. I can say it again. They have the guts because they are told who to be with. If they are not told, it's arranged for them. And you know what? I like support. I like somebody that I can count on. Okay? And I am not here to wait for anyone to save me and free me. I am saving myself every day and I am freeing myself every damn day. Okay? When I came in this city in Tender Bay, I met some few black people like Jamaicans and stuff. These people, one day we were nice saying hi, hi. The next day they don't want to speak to me anymore. They're running away from me because the white people have told them so. That's not the kind of black people I want around me or want in my life. Okay? This is here. And this has happened all over the country. You can then say, oh, yes, it's in your family too. Yes, it's because you go into my family to destroy my family. And that's not justified anyway. And who is our enemies? Okay? Do our leader chose by us or they chose by white faces and put there? I know, of course, there's a lot of leaders, of African leaders that fight, that help, that they are trying their best. But when you have a population of people like this that hate themselves, that are ready to destroy their children, murder their people to satisfy another group of people like the white people, the people that put them there, that's a problem. So black children, who is your enemy? Is your leader is your enemy? Is it chose by the British of Cambridge, the Queen of England, the American, the Chinese, the French? Who chose them for you? You chose them themselves or they chose them for you? Who are our enemy? Who is the real enemy, dude? I live in Canada and my enemy are black faces. And I'm ready. My enemy are black faces. They're not white people. My enemy are black faces. They are not white people. And if you are in a position where you put yourself any kind of position to take my land, to take my freedom, God will destroy you. You will be exposed. And I pray when God destroy you, destroy generation of you so we don't have leaders like you ever again. And we are here. We the people. We are here. With all the genocide you do in this America, the people are still here. In Africa, we the people, we are here. All you individual that put yourself in position to destroy us, murder us, take us down, and turn your face the other side while we are abused, and turn around and abuse us and accuse us while we are abused by the system of white racists and any other group, including the East Indian and the Chinese. We are here. We are not going anywhere because we are the people, Africa. We are the people. We are here to